Hey guys, Blink here, welcome to a video. So if you've been following Aaron's channel, you see that he made a rant video about aiming in Counter-Strike and how people in the Master Guardian ranks don't know how to aim. And I'm an LEM, and people in LE and LEM, Supreme Master First Class, they don't know how to aim either, and it's kind of retarded. How they're that high of a rank, literally one rank from global, and they still don't know how to aim, have crosshair placement when they're that high of a rank. And so I just want to make a continuation of Aaron's video showing you like how I aim and whatnot. Now I'm not the best player, but I'm far from the worst. And like I want to show you some stuff like what people do and what not to do, and so whatever. So many of times people have said that they're watching long in a like post plant situation, and they said that they're watching long, and they're watching long like this. And like sure, you can see his shadow, you can flick to right there, but it's better to have your crosshair right there and like watch for the shadow than to just have to do this, you know? It's better to just have him walk in, you just one tap, bam, instead of having him go like that, you know? You shouldn't be doing that. It should just be easy, just he walks in, bam, he's dead. It should take one bullet. But they don't know this. They don't know this. They think that this is like watching long. They're like, okay, yeah, man, if he comes in here, he's dead. One click, and then they're like, oh shit, and then they die. You know, they shouldn't be doing that. They should be sitting like this. Also, you should be pre-aiming corners where you think that they're going to be. So if you're on long here, you can expect one to be long. So like what you can do is you can flash out long. You could jiggle peek like this. You could bait out op shots, you know, like this. What you should do though is you should be pre-aiming. Don't try to jiggle peek and be like this, you know? Like there's no reason to be jiggle peeking like this. You should be like putting your crosshair like where he could be. So you could go like that, you know? Like that was kind of a bad example, but you know, something like that. Didn't really go straight, but I'm not trying right now. You should be putting your crosshair if he's gonna be there, you know, just it's kind of stupid how people don't grasp that. They don't know how to crosshair place. Like I've had people in matchmaking, they'd push long and then they'll be like, okay, so I'm watching long here, I'm gonna watch CT, and then they'd be watching CT like this. Like, you shouldn't be watching CT like this. What you should be doing is having your crosshair where people can come from. So if you don't have a smoke, you should be watching like right here, right there, maybe right there, and like right there, and right there. You shouldn't just be watching elevator like this or like this. You should be keeping your crosshair right there in case there's one elevator. If you have a molly, you should molly it off, of course, but if you don't have any nades, this is the best thing. You shouldn't be watching CT just kind of like this, so you have to flick right there, right there, right there, right there. You need to keep it there where you think one's going to come from. If you know where someone's at in CT, like say if there's a guy CT, like he's like right here, and you know he's there, why would you be aiming like right here? I've seen this before. They know that he's like right there behind the wall, but they still aim right here and then they flick. If he's right there, just aim right there and spray him down. It's kind of stupid how they don't know how to do this. Also, people in LEM, they don't know how to spray AKs most of the time. Really, it's easy. AK spray is easy. Like, I'm not sure how people can't comprehend this. Like, it's crazy. People in LEM, they also don't know how to tap. They'll be tapping like that. They'll be tapping and wondering why they're not hitting someone. When you can see tapping really fast basically is the same thing as spraying. So you shouldn't be doing that. You should be taking some time between your taps. You should be counter shaking. You should be doing stuff like this, you know? You should be doing that. If you're bursting, you should be do this. Do burst like this, you know? Like I was doing earlier. Don't burst like this. Like if you're in like a tight situation, don't like if you know one's gonna be coming cap. I guess it's kind of okay, but don't expect it to work all the time. Pull down while you're bursting to compensate for the like spray pattern or whatever. When you're rounding a corner, like I should say, you should run it like this. You know, if you're gonna push up cat as a CT, do like this. If you have like a smoke for lower, you just kind of go like that. Kind of keep your crosshair there in case you know someone's there, and then step over like this. You know, don't just kind of be like, oh, I'm dead because I wasn't pre-aiming that corner. Ooh. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Like for an example, if I'm a CT and I'm retaking B from lower, usually what I'd do is I'd keep my crosshair like right there, and then I go right here, because I've been killed from this spot multiple times. So right there, right here, and then right here, and then I bring it around to right there. So I kind of pre-aim that spot, and then I go like this. And then as I'm reaching here, what I do is I go like this. I see if there's someone right there, and then I stop right here, or you don't really have to need to, because whatever, but I don't know, I do it. So like this, you know, so there could be a guy sitting here, there could be a guy sitting somewhere around there, so this kind of whole thing. And then I bring it around to right there, then it's cleared. You shouldn't just kind of be going into tons, kind of being like, okay, so I'm going to clear upper, and then you get killed from right here, because you're not pre-aiming there. They'll be like, oh, and then they're dead, you know? Don't do that. Don't, please. It's not hard. It's not hard to have proper crosshair placement. It's crazy. Honestly, I don't know. It blows my mind how they're this high of a rank and they still don't know how to aim in Counter-Strike. I'm not even talking about having their aim being bad. Well, that's a whole separate thing. They should be training their aim, but just not knowing how to aim corners. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Like, okay, so here's another thing. You can see how like shaking my crosshair is right now, because I just turned my DPI up to I don't know what it is, like 1600 or whatever. If your DPI and sensitivity is too high, please, for the love of Counter-Strike, turn your DPI and sensitivity down. I currently have my DPI on 400 and my sensitivity on 2, and that's perfect. This is a perfect sensitivity and DPI. There's no reason to have it any faster. Like, unless you have limited mouse room, please turn your sensitivity down and DPI down to help you aim better. It's crazy how many people are in fucking LEM and they do this, and then like I'm barely tapping my mouse and it's going like this. Like, they'll be playing like, how do you play Counter-Strike like this? I can't even. It's so bad. Like, they'll be like, okay, I'm coming up cat here, and then they die cat because they can't fucking aim on cat. If you're coming up cat as like a retake, you know what? You should do this. You should do that. It's crazy. It's crazy.